Hi guys, I want to talk to you about Russell Brunson today. He's got two books. It's .com Secrets and it's Expert Secrets. Two of the books that recently really blew my mind and really, I don't know it really changed a lot of stuff. How I see business, how I see how to run a training company and how to run a brand of myself or what I do. And recently, I've been talking to a lot of clients, and they've been asking me, how to do ads and how to sell their products online. And what I see after looking at their business model and their products and what they're doing, the biggest challenge a lot of offline businesses who are successful in what they're doing offline, right? The biggest challenge translating all that to online sales, to digital sales, is how they're not clear about who they are serving, right? So most of these companies that I'm trying to help out have a great product, but the culture online, what people are used to online right now, is different. So what happens is those people who want to come from offline to online are fighting actually a different animal altogether, right? So the competitors are doing a totally different thing and they're struggling. So this is why, listen up. It's because online right now, the norm is that you have this customer avatar, right? Which means your ideal customer, who they are. So people are good at online digital marketing, doing a lot of sales, killing it, is they are clear about who their customers are. That means they only serve those people only. What that means is that you only serve those 2 or 3 avatars only, means you say no to the other people. I'm not saying you don't sell to other people. I'm saying that these people who are successful, their messaging, their offerings, their upsells, their downsells, their service, everything is catered towards that specific group. Which means if these people who want to get from offline to online, who wants to sell to those same people, they are having a hard time because the messaging of the regular offline businesses who wants to go online is very generic. Why? Because there's what they call the legacy systems, right? The people who are service providers, they do billboards, they do magazines. So in all those kind of media, it is since it's very expensive, you want to reach as many people as possible. So that means your message is very broad. So when you use that same content online, you're fighting with these smaller companies who get into this advertising cheap, right? So the only way for these people to survive, these companies, is to say no to the other, 99% of the market. So they are very niche, but there are a lot of them, millions and millions of these people. So that means if me as a customer who these people want to actually serve, go online, it's so easy for me to search, and the targeting and the messaging speaks exactly to me and my, what I have or don't have, how I feel or how I want to feel, my problems, my solutions, my status. They're speaking exactly to me. So when this group is trying to go online, even though they have a lot of money, the messaging doesn't jive, right? So I only have a few seconds to take a look at the results, and when I look at it, it's like, of course I go, oh, this one is exactly for me, I click on that. But their messaging is not honest. So that's the biggest one, right? So if you are one of those having trouble, take a look at who is your ideal customer, what do they have right now, how are they feeling right now, what is their average day right now, right? And what's the status currently by not having your product? Then think about where do you want to bring them, that end result, right? So the end result of what do they have now that they bought your product? How do they feel now once they get your product or service? How their average day changed because of your product or service, and how their status increased because of this relationship with you. So then your messaging will be so targeted, so laser, it'll be easier to sell, right? So so when Russell Brunson taught this to me, and I was reading his book, it blew my mind, right? It blew my mind how he specifically chose just that people, and he just want to serve those people. And this also makes it easier for you to sell other stuff, right? So you're not selling a product, you're selling an after state. What is it that this person becomes after being you? So if you're selling I don't know, baby products, for example, you're not selling the baby products, you're not selling the bath, you're actually selling you're becoming a super mom after that, you were selling the ease and joy of bathing your baby, which means you can find other products or services that complements that. So that means you become like a concierge, you become like a friend, you become like a all-in-one stop. Of course you don't want to be an all-in-one stop, but you want to see how you can get that person to the other state. Because people don't buy your products, they hire your product so that they get that service of the product. You get what I'm saying? So they get that result. They don't care about your product, really. They only care that you can help them solve their problem. So if you're having trouble, get your customer avatar clear. And when I did this, I tell you, really, even though I pushed away 99% of the market, no, this is not for you, this is only for this. Other people who look at the message, who resonate, will come. It will just come, right? But those people who I served, the entrepreneurs, the small business owners, not those big corporations, not the red tapes one, the one-man show, two-man show, three-man show, right? Who's starting out. These are the ones that have not enough resources. They gotta do everything. This is who I serve. But these people know that I serve them, right? They get it, that I understand it. And I don't have to make up any stories because it's the life that I went through also. So if you can relate the pain and how you can solve it with the money, let's say if you're a successful offline company, I tell you it's going to be so much easier. That's why a lot of these online marketers right now are kind of feeling the heat, right? There are more and more businesses going online, and especially in Malaysia, currently 2018, 2019, more and more just realize, hey, we're doing it wrong, and this is how we're going to do it now. And they're coming to courses, they're learning from these gurus and stuff like that. And these online marketers who last time it was easy for them, now have real competition. So make sure you also have a real competition, create real competition. It's a simple thing to do. Thank you for listening, right? I don't want to talk too much. So be great, let's start growing. I'll see you guys on the other side.